Before I get started, hello, my name is Ariana Hurt, and here is my ID, my Nighthawks card. There's my picture, my name. Alright, so due to me having consistent problems with the recording setting on PowerPoint, I will be presenting like this. This is my PowerPoint right here. Criminal drug trafficking organizations. So first things first, what is drug trafficking? So drug trafficking is a legal trade of controlled substances such as cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, and cannabis. It involves the cultivation, manufacturing, distribution, and sale of these drugs across national and international borders. It is driven by high demand and substantial financial profits, but is often associated with organized crime, violence, and corruption and instability in many regions. All right, next. And here in this slide, I presented the kind of drugs that are normally recovered in drug trafficking busts, and these are the regions that are normally discussed on where it normally occurs. So, different kinds of drug trafficking organizations. There are several different kinds of drug trafficking organizations. These organizations include Italian American Mafia, Russian Mafia, transnational drug cartels, which includes Mexican cartels, Colombian cartels, Asian triads, and the West African networks, street gangs, which involves the Bloods, Crips, and MS-13, and prison gangs, which involves FARC and or the Taliban. So the two organizations that I chose to talk about were the Bloods and the Crips. So when it comes to the Bloods are a prominent and infamous street gang that originated in Los Angeles, California in the early 1970s. They were formed as a response to the dominance of the Crips, which I will further discuss later. Known for their red clothing and distinctive hand signs, the Bloods are involved in a range of criminal activities, which includes drug trafficking, robbery, extortion, and violent crimes. The gang operates as a loosely structured network of subgroups known as sets, with each having its own leadership and roles. And here, Bloods continued. While their influence began in Southern California, the Bloods have expanded across the United States and even internationally, largely through prison systems and urban communities. Their long-standing rivalry with the Crips have contributed to significant gang violence in many areas. Efforts to address Bloods-related activities involve community outreach, gang intervention programs, and law enforcement strategies aimed at reducing gang-related violence and crime. And here in these, I provided two photos. That is their flag, as per se, is really just a red bandana. And those are an example of some of the gang members. That's one of the hand gestures that was discussed earlier. Yeah. So moving along, I then talk about the Crips. So the Crips are one of the largest and most well-known street gangs in the United States, originating in Los Angeles, California in 1969. Founded by Raymond Washington and Stanley Tukey Williams, this gang initially aimed to provide protection and foster community solidarity, but it quickly evolved into a criminal organization due to greediness and due to people just wanting to be in power. Known for their blue clothing and hand signs, the Crips are involved in a wide range of illegal activities, which includes drug trafficking, robbery, extortion, and murder. Somewhat similar to the Blood street gang. Crips continued. Similar to the Bloods, the Crips operate as a loosely organized network of subgroups, also known as sets, as earlier discussed. Their influence spread across the U.S. and even internationally as well. Also through prisons in urban areas. The Crips have a fierce rivalry with the Bloods, which has been a major source of gang-related violence. These gangs have been butting heads for decades, basically a little bit after they were formed. And finally, these are my references here. Thank you.